Welcome to Stova.
Throughout the platform, there are many different reports that you can interact with. Every different part of our platform, whether that be registration, meeting request forms, surveys, abstracts, networking, all has its own dedicated reports. One thing that we are working to do is bring that data into more of an actionable item for you and bring it into right in front of your face as you kind of log into the platform. So something that we're looking forward to is introducing our new dashboards that are going to have all of this type of report information available for you right when you log in. So you can see information about a specific event or multiple events, just depending on what's most relevant for you at that time. You'll be able to customize the little dashlets here and create your own version of that dashboard. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of our reporting examples here today, and we can talk about that dashboard a little later. As I was mentioning, all of our different areas in the platform have their own built-in or default reports. For example here, this is going to highlight some of our standard reports that are available as part of registration. I've got everything from summary reports to registration reports, emails, sessions, hotel and travel, even financial and integration reports. So there's a number of different things that are pre-built in here. We chose to build the most important reports, not overbuild a million reports, so it's hard to find. We make it easy to find the report that you're looking for and then customize it or configure it for your specific needs. Now, you may have different bits of information that are important to you or want to have your own view, and that's absolutely possible within even our standard reports. So right here, you'll notice I have my hotel view, and now I can set up some filters on the fly and say, I want to find everybody that does not have a check-in or check-out date. Well, I now can check the box next to all of these records and then simply send them an email or maybe edit their hotel information. But these are easy ways that I can use even a standard report to drill down into the information that I need and then action that information right from the report by using those mass update options in the bottom left-hand corner that you just saw. So even our standard reports help bring that data not only to the forefront, but make it actionable for you. On top of our standard reports, you also have the ability to create as many custom reports as you need. You can also add report users and give them only access to the reports that you want them to be able to see and run. It's very easy to create these custom reports. You just simply come in here and name the report whatever you'd like. You then hit add fields, and then you're simply checking the box next to the data points that you want this report to bring back. We have it categorized so it's very easy for you to find what you're looking for, and you just simply build out the data points that you need reporting on. So I'm just adding a couple of options here, and then we'll be able to set up the order of the report. So what fields do I want in what order, as well as different sorting, grouping, and filtering options all as a part of this build. So now that I've got all my fields selected, I can go and set up some of those other elements, which will be right here in the same interface. This will allow me to drag and drop those into the order that I would like. So the data is coming back in the fashion that I want, and I don't have to do an additional formatting, as well as set up any sorting, grouping, custom filters, or standard filters, as well as ordering of that data. And there's also different share options that are included. I can turn on a direct link where anyone that has that link can live access that report. And I also have the ability to send that report every so often. I want this report sent every 5 days or every day until the event is over, and I want it to go to the following individuals. And that way the system will automate that task for you, send that email out, and include that latest version of the report so everyone has the information at their fingertips without you having to actually take that action. So trying to simplify the event planning life here and take some of those tasks off of your plate by automating them within the platform. So not only do we have those report users, but we have those share options that are available, and these are just some examples of some of our standard reports here. On top of standard reports, we also have what we call cross-event reports. And this is going to allow you to pull data across multiple different events. So before we were looking at a single event, these are looking at all my events, whether I'm looking for transactions, attendee information, or even an event comparison to be able to compare last year's event to the year before or month over month. Well, I can set all of those comparisons. Or maybe I just want to run high-level event information. Well, I can come in here and see all of the event information like dates, times, titles, locations, venues, all of that type of stuff can be summarized across multiple events. Or maybe I want to see registration counts. Well, I can see that by event here as well and see when the event date is and when registration closed and how many registered compared to attended and canceled or confirmed people I had as part of these events. So not only do we have those kind of standard per event reports, but we have many cross event reports. Now, I know this page can be a little difficult to look at times. It's a lot of raw data, but what I'm going to show you here is how we can build out really kind of more usable and actionable reports. So what we've done here is taken that raw data, and now we've taken that and formatted it so that it's being grouped into different categories. So now we can actually see kind of what this data is doing. We're looking at some budgetary data, we're looking at it by event, and then we're looking at it by category. Now we've taken that one step further and actually built in some calculations here as well, where it's taking all of those different line items that we have as part of this data and breaking it up into different buckets. So now it's looking at it as a part of an initial budget, an actual budget, and then a differential associated with that. And then finally, taking that raw data and making it actually visual and actionable. So now I see that same data in a much more ingestible fashion, if you will, and that allows me to customize the look and feel of that data and all of the formatting of it. This is just another example of some of our other reports that are available for things like exhibitor lead retrieval. We have different portals and reports available as part of this process to make it easy for people to find the reports that they need and access the data that they want. So just trying to show you kind of a breadth of a bunch of different reports that we have within the platform here. And then we're going to get back to talking about that kind of dashboard that's going to be new as part of the event ecosystem. So these are something that we're going to be implementing later this year, and it gives you the ability to customize not only the look and feel, light and dark mode, as you can see here, but the different information that's most important to you and be able to pull those into the different applets. So you'll be able to create your own version of the dashboard, whether you want visuals or just summary information in here. And this is going to be a landing screen that you're going to hit as you log into the platform to be able to make that information right there at your fingertips and allow you to see where your event is and see how successful it's being. Hopefully you saw that we have quite a breadth of different reporting options as part of the platform here, and even some new options that are coming out later this year that will enhance that experience.